What's up, Facebook? How's everybody doing this morning? Let me put my mic here. Can you please let me know if you can hear me? Most important thing is, can you hear me? Say yes, yes, I can hear you. If you can hear me, write down what city are you from and what you do for a living. What city are you from and what, instead of what do you do for a living, what are you doing to make a difference in the world? Okay, where are you from and what are you doing right now to make a difference in this world? We got John from Orlando. What part of Orlando, John? Joe is from Raleigh, North Carolina, right? What are you doing, John and Joel, to make a difference in this world? Systems administrator, computer guy, computer nerd. Yes, I used to be a computer nerd, but I had no idea what I was doing. But I made it work. We got a lot of people coming in. The gift I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a very expensive gift. Very, very, very caro. So, blessings. That's my friend, my mentor, Raul from Peru. He's the man. He's the most kind man and respectful priest from Peru. He's awesome. Nice, 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 nice. Lots of hustlers. So I remember, guys, when I was, I went to college here, and I played soccer for the university. It was a private school. It was expensive, so I couldn't afford it, obviously. And I applied for an internship because I was in business school. And I applied for an internship, and I got this job as a system guy. Not system, I was like the secretary of this soccer director guy, right? I was his bitch. That's pretty much what I was. Okay, so there will be piles of faxes. Okay, piles of faxes like this thick every day, and I was like, man, did I go to school for 4 years to be a secretary? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. So I had to type those piles of faxes because he didn't want to do it. I was his bitch. And I was typing it on Excel spreadsheet, right? All the names and that date of birth and whatever and whatever. And that was actually the first time in my life where I start seeing myself as a creative mind, okay? And if you have a creative mind, that's when you can become a multimillionaire, because it's about ideas and solving problems. So what bothered me about that job, like I said, was this story is gonna get somewhere, okay? So just bear with me. It will help you. Okay, so what bothered me about this job was that, number one is I went for 4-year education to become someone's bitch. Okay, that bothered me. I had some type of pride with myself, right? Number two is I was not gonna get anywhere typing something on Excel. So that's when you have to step up your game and try to think outside the box. Okay, how do you think outside the box? You need information. Okay, you need information. You need to be aware of what's happening. Like this little boy, he's aware of his cartoons right now. Okay, so I'm doing the Excel sheets, and I'm like, I went to Barnes and Nobles that day, and I started looking for a way to create a form on a website of the company, of the soccer association, so the parents, instead of faxing, I could make their job easier and they could submit the form online, okay? And it will go to my email. Now I was like, okay, right now I'm getting paid $9 an hour. How can I get a raise because my internship is ending and I need more money because I just got married and I need to pay $700 rent, okay? Which it was so much money for me back then, okay? So what I did was I presented that awesome creation that I did, and I actually went to Barnes and Nobles and I picked up a Dreamweaver book, and I started reading it every night. I read it, and then I gave it to the director, the presentation, and he loved it because he was a tech guy, and say, yeah, that's gonna make the parents much easier. They can register online and whatever. So now I went from $9 an hour to $15 an hour. Why? Because I was creative. Okay, I solved a problem. Okay, and that's why, you know, you have to be always aware. How can you give something more to your boss, to the market, to whatever? And those are the people that never get unemployed, okay? And they keep promoting you. It doesn't matter if there's recession or bad sales. They keep you because they can count on you, okay? So then, this is what I did. Now, it was saving me time. So I was copying the name and email from the email, and I was pasting it in Excel. It saved me time. Now I say, how can I go one step ahead? How can I automatically insert it in a database? So I can just look up, print up the report, and show it to my director who is coming to the training. Because it was a soccer training, like they had these camps. So people register and stuff like that. And I bought another book, the How to Connect Dreamweaver Websites to Databases, okay? And I built that, and I saved even more time to my job. They didn't know, but I was just printing reports, and I was not working. Instead of working 8 hours, I was working 1 and studying 7. Okay, and still getting paid. So I kept improving and I kept improving, right? And at that time, that was the era that this was so hot. Okay, so I became so hot at that social association that soccer leagues start coming and giving me $5,000, $10,000 checks for me to build these applications for their soccer leagues. Okay. And I was not a programmer. I'm not even a programmer. And I done it for 13 years because I was hungry. I was hungry. Okay? And I will figure out the way how to think one step ahead of my competition. Okay? One step ahead of my competition. If my competition does one thing, I do 10 times better. Okay? That's how I started thinking. Okay? And that's how you have to think in your business. I can go on and on this story, and we're going to be talking for hours. But what I want you to do is think like that in your business. Okay? Think like that in your business. Fix a problem. Scratch your own itch for your business and create a solution that you can sell it for $100 million to multiple people that have this same problem. Because let me tell you, if you have a problem, someone else has the same problem. But for that to happen, you have to have that pain in your business. Okay? if I would have had mentorship at that time, right now, I probably would be a billionaire. Let me tell you why. Because when I was building these solutions for the soccer leagues, and the soccer leagues were huge, the reason why it was huge is because we have 3 million soccer players right now in the United States, youth players, 3 million. And each player, actually, they pay you, it's like $10 a registration per person, per season or year. So that could have been at least $30 million a month if I would have thought like an entrepreneur. When I was building the solutions to these soccer leagues, I was a solopreneur, just me, in my basement, whatever, doing this. So then there was a company who caught up of my idea, and they built a platform on a cloud at that time, I don't know, a platform where all the soccer leagues could create their profiles and register for free. They will start charging you only the processing fee per person, which was 10%, okay, or 3%, which it comes down to $10 or more per soccer player. Do the math per month, and that's 3 million players. That guy became a multi-millionaire. I didn't, and he did, because he thought as an entrepreneur one, how can I help 3 million people with this solution? I thought about linear. How can I help a few soccer associations and go party and drink and do drugs? See the difference? Now, because I start studying, successful people, when I think of a solution, I'm already thinking, how can I make $100 million with this solution? My mind expanded, but I had to go through hard times for that to happen, okay? But again, if you want to be very rich, well, first you need to become some type of entrepreneur or something at your job that there is something that you can make it easier, some type of solution, some type of process. And then you create that process and build it into a software or solution, and then you can actually, sell it to millions of people that have this problem, or train people how to do this. Now you're doing 7 figures, okay? This is how I think, okay? I think about pain and in my own business, and I build solutions. And that's how I make a lot of money, by thinking, okay? But to think, you have to have a clean mind. You have to have a mind that is fresh. You cannot be putting drugs into this mind. You cannot be putting bad things into this mind. You have to take care of it every single day. Take care of that brain, that mind. You have to feed it with good things. I cannot be around negative people because they're going to corrupt me. Okay? So take care of this. This is your biggest asset. Okay? This is your biggest asset. So the best gift I can give you was not that, actually. Well, that was a good tip. The best gift I can give you is to surround yourself with millionaires. Okay? I'm giving away a $5,000 ticket this week. At the end of this week is given to someone. Okay? So what are you going to do so creative about the Grant Cardone 10X growth event that is going to shake my mind for you to win that ticket and the flight ticket to fly to Miami, okay? With the $5,000 ticket that you get to party on a boat with all the speakers, so you can take pictures with Les Brown. I have to get on a call, but I love you guys. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. Peace.